I am back with more Rogue Legacy. Now, I beg to ask myself, what was I even thinking? Going with giantism. Now, I was thinking it would be a good idea. Seems like it's an awful idea now. So we're just gonna have a little bit of fun here. And see how well we can do with this. Now I could have gone in and changed my equipment mode, but I kind of forgot to do so. It's alright. This should be a short run. I don't think I would stand a chance against the boss. Just too big. And the first stage of that boss fight, it might work. But the second stage, just not viable. I haven't seen much of the pattern, but those daggers probably would tear me up. Oh, bad timing on that. But yeah, for the first stage it might be the way to go. But I have to have the same character for the whole fight. Checking up top first. Alright, that's bold. That'll cut it down to size. Hack. Slash into the forest already. I don't know why I'm looking at the map. I can just walk over here and see it. Certainly is. So it's difficult spot to jump past. Especially without the double jump. That's okay. Oops. Get that one out of the way. That was probably the worst way to go about that. Just gonna stick down here. Dead ward. Dead lights. Org wolf, same thing. Oh, okay. That was unfortunate. Alright, try this again. No, double jump. Now I do need this health. Back up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not back up to full. Oh yeah. I really shouldn't be in this area. I should be going up north. Just to get other blueprints, because I don't think I really need any of the ones from this area so much. We're gonna hop back over here, realize that was probably not the best spot to go. Because the first up path is right here. Ideally, I would like to get the Guardian chest plate. And I don't think I'm going to find that in the forest. Well, I'm obviously not going to find it in the castle either. I do have to get to the mine somehow. This stupid room for me to be in. Alright, we're just gonna get out of it. Giantism is really the worst thing to have in that room. Forgot just how bad Giantism was because I've been avoiding it like the plague. Okay, that was a lot of indecision on how to dodge that. I went right into it. That's never the way to go. I can tell you that from real personal experience. Now here is our way in. Take this one out fairly quickly. Lest I turn into a shish kebab. However that works. I'm not a shish kebologist. Not have PAD. Thought for a second there that I did, because the spikes did not behave how I expected them to. Gotta be a little bit careful. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it feels like my game runs a little bit slow. I've seen others recording this, and their gameplay is so quick. And I only play it while I'm recording it. And I guess I'll find out once I figure out a good way to fight this last boss, because I believe that will be the end. Really don't see a lot of reason to continue playing here on YouTube, recording the videos. Once I get to that point, it's really, unless I'm mistaken, it's gonna be repetitive. Bad time to jump there. Okay, critical helped me out greatly there. Wasn't really sure how I got about that attack. Clearly I am here for a few recipes, as well as any gold that I can take. Certainly getting plenty of that. This ought to be a horrible experience. Probably the best way I could have handled that. Maybe not, I don't know. Probably should have just stayed in there and swung my sword as well. Unfortunately, I did not get a blueprint out of that. I'd really like to get a spelunker for my next, or something that does have a chance against the boss, because I have improved. So I may want to go for a little bit more health, especially considering those turkey legs that do appear, ouch, at the midpoint in the transition period. The more health I have, the more I will gain back, of course. And lifesteal is not an option that I'm aware of. Okay, now, am I big enough to kill these guys? I might be. I don't think I'm big enough to get all of them, which is unfortunate. There's no way I'm getting him. Not by the traditional route, and unfortunately I cannot reach with that either. So I'll keep an eye out for a spell upgrade. Okay. Well, what we can do here is just take a hit. Just gold. Alright, gotta get out of here. Should be able to get that one. Okay. Okay. Oh! That was a good trip out compared to the one in, which was incredibly ugly. Okay, I've not been in here. It's a little bit hard to tell sometimes. Not even thinking on that, and then again, taking stupid damage. Not gonna be able to hit that guy either. Well, this is... I don't know what I am thinking right now. Apparently it's something along the lines of, I don't want to win. I do not have a retaliation rune. That would actually allow me to kill that skeleton. Unfortunately, I did not have that. It's unfortunate those two fairy chests I will not be able to get unless I get a new spell. Either the axe or the fire wall, fire shield, whatever it is actually called. There's a chest in this room, as I can see on the map. And there's also that guy. So I'm fast enough to not get hit there. That was fortunate. I could have drawn him out of there, I think, too, but that would have taken quite a bit of time. I was joking. I thought it was something incredibly large up there. Not the timing on that. Alright. There we go, got him out of there. And there's another chest in here. Just have to figure out the best way to go about getting it. Seems to have done a little bit for me. Yes, I'm a diggin'. Right. Should be able to finish this one off now. Keep a lot of distance and not do that. Okay, well it's dead now. A little bit startled by the Worgen there. Got right into it. I don't know why. Well, you have a lot more head clearance than you do foot clearance. Your feet are very sensitive. Your head, not so much. And it's not just because I'm playing a barbarian. Okay, didn't even know that was on its way. Ah, unfortunately I cannot make that jump. Okay. Well, if I start here... There we go, that's better. though I am not in a good position right now. However, I do have quite a lot of gold. All things considered. Trying to avoid getting too close. Okay, random gold. Don't know what got killed or how it got killed. There's spikes down there. I'm gonna go the other way. There's a chest in this room. If I can get a couple of criticals early or knock them into the spikes, I might be able to justify continuing into this room. As it stands, it's not such a good idea. Felt like I missed a swing there, but I probably would have gotten hit anyway. I was killed by the ninja? Did not think that that's what did it, but okay. Maybe that's why I couldn't swing. Maybe I was already dead. Yeah, let's see what we got. Hokage, Giantism, an Assassin. Alright, let's run with the Assassin. I just need to think whether I'm going to do a boss run or not. I did pick up equipment, though. Alright, I'm thinking about just doing the gold finding here. We also got the silver cape, which does siphoning. Do the other silver items do that? No. Cape is unique because, well, it doesn't have anything else. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to stick with the armor. That's quite a bit. But what I'm thinking is Sky Helm? Give 20. Or I could go with a Ranger helmet, which is light. And this sword is low damage. Rather heavy though. I have these, which are the same weight. Really maxing out my gold on this equipment load. Now I do not have the strength to switch back to that, but I do have more maximum health now, which is a positive. I don't really feel like any of those choices were all that good for the boss. I'm gonna forego the curse rune this time so I get a little bit more life steal. I feel like that is definitely the benefit that I'm going to, because I'm gonna go up into the Maya pretty much straight away on this one. I am rather displeased with myself for wasting all that gold right there by not paying attention to how much I had before I talked to him. But at 17 gold for attack, I might be able to make up for that. And that is substantially less damage, which I knew going into this. But you just don't appreciate it until you're in the thick of it. Really may not have been worthwhile. The rather puny normal hits. So, because of this, I'm just going to go straight up there. I really don't know how long it's going to last. The damage is just so low. And for only a 10% increase in gold, it's probably not even technically worthwhile. Unless there's also an associated number of gold drops. Like, I did get 300 gold out of that chest. And by 300 gold, I mean 3 gold bags. But at 17 each, that is 510? Correct me if I'm wrong. And it was probably not a good idea to stick with the Guardian pick. I think that's the one that I have. 'Cause that's just that much less damage. Crazy room. I'm fine for health, but I really haven't had a room that rough in the castle in a long time. This could almost be called the sort of nostalgia. And I actually came across a dead end. A bit unexpected. Of course I'm going to get a chest here, but this is also a dead end. Last minute I realized I shouldn't be falling under the painting. However, the last minute was way too long because it only took me a second to land. That was unfortunate. My critical percentage is getting to the point, at least, where it's high enough that everything is pretty much going to die in 2 hits. And a lot of it is still dying in 1. I definitely would not have been very comfortable fighting the boss. Well, I probably wouldn't have equipped this gear to fight the boss either. But I think I said I was doing 31 less damage, somewhere in that neighborhood, for attack. Which means I'm doing about 2/3 of what my other sword did. Unfortunate. It is definitely a good thing I did not also use the curse rune, increase the level of the enemies. That would have just compounded the weakness of the sword. There's no fairy chest in here, so I'm just not gonna bother with that. Alright, fine. Once again, just kind of knocking my way up there. It's just not happening so far. And I'm kind of remembering that I haven't had a problem with it yet, but kind of remembering how I was thinking before that not having double jump is really the worst. Okay, not the worst idea, but a bad idea on these loot runs, because there are quite a few chests and such items which require you to be able to double jump because of the taking advantage spike runs and that sort of thing. You may want to look into doing a 2 flight and 3 blood. 3 vampire. Of course, doing all that would take away from my actual gold gaining. That was unfortunate. Oh, there is the hit. Still not dead yet. Jump on it. Not the best idea. Very good chest there. I think that was one of the ones that was likely to contain a recipe, of course, but I already have them all. Like, that's pretty much confirmed. I haven't stopped to actually look at them all, but pretty sure I do have them. I know I'm missing some from the forest, but like I said, I think before, not particularly interested in those ones. And I'm kind of okay with it. Not the nicest room. Oh, I forgot about the special ability. Should be taking greater advantage of that. Which might actually make the assassin viable. Now, okay, I just wanted to verify it does cost mana over time. So it looks like it's only, wait, 12. I'm gonna use my spell here. One other thing I did not check. Okay, attacking will break stuff as well. Not a problem. I think that's perfectly fair. Especially in a game that's not focusing on stealth. Although it does cost mana, so there is an argument either way. But it would probably be quite a bit too powerful if you could just go invisible, hit them, go invisible again. And this game's really not, you'd have to have your own interface for a cooldown. And it seems kind of silly to do that for just one class. And they're specialized class at that. Their advanced version. Probably just gold, and it was. Now, there's a lot of those spikes going around. Cannot double jump right now. We can do this. Oops, did not do that well. That one's coming down, almost got hit there. Almost got hit there, and there, and there. I'm almost getting hit all the time. It's not like you're not watching, can't tell. Not lucky that time. I'm actually doing a lot better than I expected to do in here with the reduced damage. Ooh. So the criticals are making up for that. Okay, that is a legitimate chest. What, me? Paranoid? No, yeah. A lot of wind blowing here. Move up. What? That was an accident. Somehow I must have hit the knight down there at the last moment. Got knocked back outside the room. That is unfortunate. Not going to play around with the downswing. Not worth it. Unless I could kill him more quickly than I expect, but I don't see that happening. I feel good about this one. This could very well be a piece of equipment. No. But plenty of gold. I'm actually up to 7,000, which is excellent. Okay, I was about to say, well, this is a silly room. But as you can see, not so silly now. That is a nice chunk of gold from that chest. Glad I found it. 800 some odd just from the diamond. I guess it's a base value of 500 gold for the diamonds. So I nearly doubled that. Okay, there's a couple more rooms in the other direction at least. Still sitting pretty well off for health and mana. Stupid movement there. This room should be safe. That's probably a minute. That one is 2. This one, more gold. Alright, we may hit 10,000 again. I will not complain if that happens. Okay, I didn't get hit. I'm glad about that. Wasn't very elegant. Unfortunately, the chakra I'm largely wasted on that. I was ready to go into stealth there. Okay, that one was completely wasted. Can I even jump up here? Oh, okay, there's really nothing to go up there for anyway. that was a hell of a room. Okay, that's really not the way to go. Unfortunately, I did not come out of there with a fairy chest or a giantism. God, I hate it. A nostalgic paladin. Assassin. I'm gonna run with the assassin again. Alright, nearly 10,000. I did not make that mark. Once again, of course, I'm going to invest in the gold increase immediately. And I'm going to check out... no new gear. But before I do anything else, and hopefully I don't forget again, I'm going straight back to the ranger sword. Because that thing is garbage. Still tempted about the guardian sword. But I'm going to switch back to the ranger cape. Get my critical chance up there. And of course it'll allow me to go back to the guardian limbs. As I have the spell, which is completely useful. But will not benefit from having magic power at all, I believe. That is the case. So we're going to keep on with the armor. I think this is back to our old setup. Now, since this is not going to be a boss run coming up next, I wanted to mess around with flight a little bit more. I think that I only have... Okay, I do have one here as well. But let me check, see if I unlocked one here. I want to put it on the cape, just for no good reason apparently. Well, I can't really afford to do anything else. So we're gonna leave the, could put a jump or a siphon. I think I'm gonna run with a siphon. Because I'm not really gonna do too much on the gold finding. I'm just gonna let the fighting do the work. Yeah, and the other thing about it is that I wanted to, you know, I actually changed my mind. I am going to go with the double jump instead of the balance rune. The balance rune is good early on, but I think that, oh, excuse me, just the sheer distance I can cover with the double jump and the flight is pretty substantial. Alright, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you very much for joining me once again. If you are a return person, of course. And stay till the end of the video. And thank you again.